Well, hello. Massive news. Massive news in the world of movies and series streaming. This is big. So Netflix and Legendary are going to be expanding Skull Island universes and Tomb Raider universes with new anime series. Now, this is really important because this goes into the previous video I did, which was, I knew it was nonsense. I said it was nonsense. It's confirmed to be nonsense now. That HBO Max was making a MonsterVerse series. Well, lo and behold, no. I said it was nonsense. Please, do you believe me now? Yeah, Netflix and Legendary. In fairness, I should have said this, and I was really surprised. I didn't remember. But Legendary already have a good partnership with Netflix for streaming because they've been doing the Pacific Rim stuff. They've been a long time planning that. So it's really interesting that they've specifically said here Skull Island. And I think that's the key part here, because that is genuinely their own pocket universe. They don't need any rights to do that. They can just do whatever they want. So let's dive into this. This is on Deadline, well, I think it's an exclusive to Deadline, but whatever. So let's read the article and then we'll digest it. Does your life need more King Kong like monsters and Lara Croft? Well, Netflix and Legendary Television have got you covered. The streaming giant is teaming with the TV studio to expand the Skull Island and Tomb Raider universes with 2 new anime series. Now, let's get to the Lara Croft bit first, and then I'll touch on this the MonsterVerse stuff. And I know there's a lot of people that want the Lara Croft Tomb Raider thing because that's trending on Twitter, which is mad. But I think it goes to show that a lot of people are sleeping on Tomb Raider as a franchise. So here we go for the Tomb Raider bit, and then I'll double back and we'll discuss the Skull Island stuff because there's a lot more to discuss there. The Tomb Raider anime series will follow the uber popular Square Enix video game. The series will pick up after the video game reboot trilogy, so it's the reboot stuff, and follow heroine Lara Croft 25 years after her first video game appeared as she explored new territory. 25 years. That's a big time jump. Tomb Raider has led, obviously, a global franchise encompassing movies, merchandise, and comic books. The new Netflix Legendary project marks Lara Croft's first appearance in an anime series, or animated series. The most recent game releases, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, garnered great acclaim, and obviously goes on to do some other nonsense there. However, the anime series will be written by Tasha Huo, who did The Witcher, Blood Origin, and Red Sonja. So we don't know what their work's like yet, actually, which is surprising because you'd think they'd get a name, but whatever. Now they will also executive produce with DJ2 Entertainment founder and CEO Dimitri M. Johnson, who apparently has Sonic the Hedgehog under their belt. And we know how Sonic the Hedgehog went. That was really good, so that's positive. As well as Stephen Bugaj and Howard Bliss. Jacob Robinson will also serve as EP on this series under his company Track to Pants. So that's Tomb Raider. That's good. Are you looking forward to that? Yay or nay? Let me know. But let's talk about King Kong and the MonsterVerse. And again, remember, Monarch MonsterVerse series on HBO Max. Not happening, guys. Not happening. I said it wasn't happening. It's not happening. This is the interesting stuff, I think. Well, it's all interesting, in fairness. I'll be game for a Tomb Raider series. Let's do it. Lara Croft, let's go. Skull Island will be a new chapter in Legendary's MonsterVerse franchise, and much like the 2017 Jordan Vogt-Roberts directed movie Kong Skull Island, the animated series will follow the adventures of shipwrecked characters that are trying to escape from the mysterious, dangerous titular island home to prehistoric monsters, including the titan, Mr. Kong. Deadline, it's King Kong. Why is it Mr. Kong? No one calls him Mr. Kong, bro. What are you doing? Legendary's MonsterVerse kicked off in 2014 with Godzilla and then Kong Skull Island, followed by Godzilla King of the Monsters. Things will come to a head in the next MonsterVerse chapter with Godzilla vs. Kong, which recently released a catastrophically jaw-dropping trailer. The new animated series will continue the story, and now they're saying, of these monsters and myths. But it's interesting because it's just Skull Island. So I will touch on that in a second. Brian Duffield, who did Underwater, The Babysitter, will write and executive produce the anime series alongside Jacob Robinson, who will executive produce under his company Tractor Pants. The animation studio behind Skull Island is Powerhouse Animation, which is the company behind Castlevania and Blood of Zeus. Now, Blood of Zeus, I quite like Blood of Zeus actually. The animation style was... It was... took me a little while to get into it, but I liked it. Castlevania latest season 3 had wonky animation, but the original stuff was great. So, animation-wise, really, really good. Really, really bloody good. Writing-wise, good. Underwater is good. I liked Underwater. Now, I don't know whether... I mean, I'm assuming Brian Duffield... Yeah. The thing to take home here is that it's a Skull Island movie. Now, whether that means we're going to see Godzilla or not, who knows? Netflix already has an anime with Godzilla. Godzilla... I can't even remember what it's called, but they dropped the trailer recently. Which I'm looking forward to. This one sounds very much more akin to the sort of Monster of the Week vibe, which I'm all for. Like, I don't care. I'm all for that. I think this is great news. But it does sound much more like, you know, like the follow-on from the 1998 movie, Godzilla? They had that weird little animated series. Which, again, I quite enjoyed that, to be fair. I distinctly remember the Loch Ness Monster episode. I mean, it's rubbish. Like, it's a nonsense plot and synopsis. Like, it's super, super lame. Doesn't make any sense. But this sounds like it's going more in line with that being like a Monster of the Week situation, that sort of thing. Unless it's going to... Well, I mean, it probably will still be a Monster of the Week because it'll follow this shipwrecked crew, like they're saying here. And they'll probably come into contact with a new monster each week. And I'm obviously not weekly because Netflix, so it'll just be released. But each episode. And I'm game for that. Learn more about Skull Island. Learn more about Monsterverse. Yes, please. All day, every day. And will this lead to some new snippets for Kong and, you know, Godzilla here and there? Yeah, I think so. And I think that'll be really good. Maybe they find their way into the Hollow Earth. I'm all game for this. I think both of these things are really, really good. And I tell you what, guys, what this sings to me is that Netflix are moving up. And they really are moving up. To get a Lara Croft Tomb Raider series on the go, that's big. Guys, that is really big. Don't underestimate that. That's huge. That is them firmly laying a stake in the ground and going, Disney Plus, HBO Max, we're not going to pull your pants up afterwards. Basically. Yeah, this is big stuff. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. You keep up to date on the world of pop culture, movie news, and also Monsterverse news and reviews by hitting the bell notification icon. Thank you all so much, guys. Take care.